The 15th meeting between two historic SFL franchises is set here in Arizona. Sioux Falls and the Arizona Scorpions have 7 wins apiece, and tonight, Mark Lopez and I are going to figure out who has the 8th coming their way. Mark, quite the battle between these two franchises over the history of the SFL, and one ahead of us tonight. What are your keys to the game?
Plenty of keys, and as you mentioned, historical matchup. You're saying we're going to guess who's going to get 8th win of this matchup. Well, how about the last 5 coming from Arizona? So we'll see if Arizona can keep up that streak. They're coming into this game being the 3rd scoring offense, despite either Ashley Jackson or DJ Moses not hitting top 10 in terms of yards, attempts, or carries. They are a very efficient, high-scoring team. Sioux Falls will have to try to contain that offense, but yet they are coming into this matchup 2-3. Arizona 4-1 dominant so far. Can either team continue the streak or break the other streak?
Arizona wearing their glow uniforms tonight. Ron Haynes, Tim Hackett in the stats truck, Cameron Irvine behind the scenes producing as always. And these two teams just about set to hit fatality field and do battle in this SFL matchup. 2 historic quarterbacks as well. Ashley Jackson, 10th season in the league, but it'll be Julian Tyree, 16 seasons in the SFL. Sioux Falls will start with the football. They are deep to receive, and we are just about ready to get this thing underway. Boot is away from Delaney, and Sioux Falls will bring this one out of the end zone. Return here, and wrestled down there, no further than the 19. Nice job by Arizona special teams. And Mark will take you through this Sioux Falls offense shortly here, but it's Tyree and Jason Williams leading the way. 2-time All-Stars, both of them. Williams at halfback there in the backfield. Tyree under center. They will spread 4 wide out to start this game. Arizona pulls out their nickel defense. It's a pitch. Stiff arm. Oh, look at the move there from Williams, and he picks up 9 before being driven out of bounds.
Good start and interesting play by Sioux Falls, showing a spread of wide receivers and then pitching the ball out to Jason Williams for a first down. So gonna try to mix their passing and running game. Julian Tyree, Andy, number 1 in attempts, very heavily pass-oriented so far for the Sioux Falls Sparrows in 5 weeks. We'll see if they mix it up, and it looks like they might go for a run play in this time.
Well, they ran out of a normally passing formation. They do hand it off, though, here. And Jason Williams has the first down carry right up the middle. Charlemagne Cornelius leads the way for him. We'll take you through the rest of the offense. A.J. Warren, Joseph Boudet, Ryan Davis, and Kay Marion are the 4 receiving threats, along with Eddie Maddox and Ben Harrison at tight end. Zasto Black does the kicking, and Andrew Warren, the punter, for this Sioux Falls Sparrows team, which now has a new set of downs here at the 29. Tyree under center, gives left side Williams. Oh, nice job there by the defensive end to stand up the tackle and force Williams to slow down.
Yeah, that tackle being stopped in his tracks slowed down Jason Williams. He got stuck behind his tackle, and that amount of slowage just gave the linebackers enough time to get to Williams.
Slowage is the technical term. Write that one down. Tyree fires across the middle. No slowage there. First down catch, A.J. Warren.
And A.J. Warren, number 1, leading the league in yards per reception and total yards receiving, showing his skill and ability right there, running underneath the defense, underneath the coverage, so that the pass comes to him and only he can catch that pass.
So underrated in this SFL game these days is being available to make the catch. A lot of good coverage coming out here early in this SFL season. Ben Harrison, the tight end, moves left to right across your screen there, playing a little bit of wide receiver, the second-year man. Tyree, pressure coming backside, just lets go of it. Oh, man, he was walloped.
He was. I mean, that front line consisting of Hunter Norwood, the Hall of Famer, the Isaacs, Constantine, and David Tilley. Those four just poured under pressure and almost got home, and it was just an incompletion.
Two tight ends out on the field now. Maddox has entered the game along with Harrison. Here is Tyree looking to throw again. Sling sidearm caught. Harrison right there for the first down.
I mean, the protection this time was good compared to the last play. Also, credit to Jason Williams picking up a key block at the last second. I think we don't see it in this replay, but Williams just gave Tyree that time to spot his receiver and make a nice pass.
Tight ends getting involved here early for Sioux Falls. Love to see all the depth here in the SFL getting involved. Handoff on a delay. Oh, read and buried. Really nice job there. I think that was Hunter Norwood.
Absolutely, it was. And not only did he beat Jason Williams, he actually destroyed Charlemagne Cornelius, the fullback's attempt to move him out of the way. And Cornelius was just stuck there. There's no hope for Jason Williams to run through.
Second and long. Ace formation, two tight ends out. They're going to move Harrison across the line now. He'll partner up with Maddox there at the top of the formation. Four down linemen here for Arizona. Rollout. Tyree really protected well. Fires. Oh, reaching grab. Warren grabs it just an inch shy of the first down marker.
That was a nice spot to roll out too. The only spot where he had two receivers and only two basically defenders out there, and each receiver beating their one-on-ones, and he makes a nice pass at 3rd and inches.
Handoff, first down carry. Nice run there. Jason Williams moves the chains. A long drive here for Sioux Falls sustained.
Jason Williams, 104 carries, 408 yards this season. Productive. Also in the passing game or receiving game as well. But on the ground so far, he's gotten a couple first downs already for the team.
Split spread, give. Here is a delayed handoff. A nice tackle there on the outside. One-on-one, the defensive back makes the play.
Charlemagne Cornelius unable to cut fast enough upfield to get more yards out of that place. A good tackle by the defense, and it's only a 2-yard gain.
2nd and 8 here, facing this 4-3. Motion here coming top to bottom. Warren going to pair up here at the bottom of the screen. Tyree moves in the pocket a little bit, fires across the middle, tipped up and incomplete. Oh, one-on-one coverage, and they were looking for Marion. I don't think she could haul it in.
No, but Parker Thomas, what an incredible defensive play. I believe it was Parker Thomas who almost could have hauled it in for an interception.
3rd and 8. Who will make the play for either Sioux Falls or Arizona? 3 down linemen. Tyree going to shift. Another motion play for Ben Harrison. They're tiring him out. Chasing him across the formation is Nathaniel Diggs, who's got 3 tackles this drive. Tyree drops to throw. Pressure coming backside. Oh, shakes it off.
No.
Throws to the corner of the end zone. Oh, but it's incomplete. Oh, Ben Harrison guarded out there by by Diggs. And Diggs makes the deflection.
Tyree with the lower body of steel as he stayed upright, couldn't be brought down by the defense. I mean, Hunter Norwood, a great defender, a great lineman as he is, getting to you, but Julian Tyree shrugs it off. Lets the pass through. It doesn't get a completion, Andy, but they'll take a field goal here for sure.
Kicker is on. Zastel Black trying to cash in this long drive. Kick is up, and it's money in the bank. 3-0. Sioux Falls on top. Look at that time of possession mark. 4 minutes off the clock.
If I had my bingo sheet ready, that would have been up there and ticked off the sheet. What a solid drive. They would have for sure loved a touchdown, but 3 points is 3 points.
And now Arizona will get the football back. Ashley Jackson's been waiting for about 40% of this opening quarter, and now she'll get the ball. Return here coming off the 2-yard line. That is the return man Arlovsky, who goes right up the middle, and they'll pick up a flag. I think that was a face mask. Can't be doing that, Mark.
No, not against, or yeah, that's rough. And I have a terrible experience with penalties for sure. They are always bad, especially when they come at the worst time possible. Thankfully, it's only the first quarter.
Arizona, really good starting field position. They'll start at their own 38. Jackson, delayed handoff, gives. Moses spins. Moses. Oh, baby. First down to the 50-yard line. What a run.
Didn't even need to part the Red Seas. There was just a lane open for him. Makes the one spin move to turn the 5-yard run into a first down. And that delayed handoff as well caught those linebackers and safeties, just froze them in place.
It's kind of a reverse play action there, Mark. Usually the play action, you're thinking, run, it's a pass. That was pass, boom, it's a run. Got him on the first play of the game. Really clever by Arizona. Jackson fires, almost intercepted. Oh, man, Nathan Barnett doesn't miss many of those.
No, he does not. How about DJ Punk? Kind of aware in that situation that it was a deflection, tried to adjust, but could not come away with a potential catch.
Second down, 10 to go. Nickel look here out of Sioux Falls defense, trying to protect this 3-point lead. No, they will not chase Punk across the formation. Play clock down to 2. Jackson, 5-step drop, just checks this one down out of the backfield. That is Justin Williams. Williams, first down move. What a cut.
Williams. And if he did not step out of bounds, that is an incredible play by him. Great individual effort to shrug up one defender right there. No, he is good. He is all the way inbounds. Took the efforts of Jason Strongbow to finally tackle him and bring him down.
Justin Williams' second catch of this young season. The other one went for a yard, so that's his best catch of the year. And it moves the chains for Arizona. Pitch out here out of the backfield. Spin. Moses buried in the backfield. Nothing doing there. It was Davis who brought the hit.
Yeah, Davis, absolutely great read on that one. Just jumping the gun, reading the pitch, and running up the quick closeout and great tackle.
So now Arizona will face second long for the first time tonight. Jackson pitches, drops, throws off the hands of the receiver and 2 defenders. Everyone had a chance at that one, Mark.
It looked like it was in slow-mo for everyone in contention for that ball, but nobody unable to get that ball. It's 3rd and 11. This is going to be the second third down this drive by Ashley Jackson and crew.
3rd and long. They will motion a receiver across the line. James Hands will meet his brother and the rest of the receivers at the top. 4 receivers against 2 defenders at the top of the screen. Jackson is going to throw, looks that way off her back foot, and throws an interception! Pays the price, and that is intercepted by Terrell Davis.
That's what happens when you throw off of your back foot, off balance. But how do you even get to off balance back foot? It's the pressure up front. They forced her into an uncomfortable position. She also threw across her body as well, did not help. And that sets up Sioux Falls. It is deep in their part of the field, Andy. They're going to have to move out of the 12-yard line.
So a poor decision from Ashley Jackson gives Sioux Falls the football back. 4:08 to go in the first. They had a 4-minute drive to start this game. Tyree rolls out. He's going to sling it across the middle. That is caught. First down, a nice catch. Kay Marion, her first grab of the night.
And she makes a nice catch under pressure while in close coverage. Defender practically on her hip. Almost on her hip. And she makes a nice catch. Tyree as well makes a nice pass. And looking good so far, Andy. The first drive, stopped for a field goal. This drive, looking okay after just one play.
Sioux Falls looking like the stronger team here in this first frame. That one is incomplete. The hit looked a little bit like it was after. I'm sure we'll get a second look at it, Mark. Your thoughts?
Things happen quickly. I could go either way. I want to see this replay for sure.
It was Diggs. Maybe a little bump there in advance of the throw. Either way, first down, Sioux Falls. Tell you what, these refs, the play's moving so fast, sometimes it's tough to really get a exact picture of what's going on. Just doing what they can.
Ref could need a little bit of a slowage.
A slowage, yeah, you're right. Tyree moves, shifts the pocket, fires off his back foot corner route. Caught! That is a first down. A.J. Warren working over there on Everett Garrison. That is a matchup we're going to want to watch all night.
An absolutely beautiful route by Warren as well. On top of the corner, below the safety. He's wide open right there. Oh, goodness me, what a route.
Yeah, Mark, he wasn't open for very long. He was maybe open for, what, half a second? And that was the second that the ball arrived.
Exactly. Enough time for Tyree to make the nice pass.
No room for slowage there. Third down, first down, just a little over 3 to go. Tyree stops, throws off the back foot, almost threw it right away. Nathaniel Diggs has been all over the field tonight so far.
Yeah, both defenses really on the money in terms of deflecting the ball. Already we've seen a total of 5 pass deflections combined by both teams. We're going to see a lot of those tonight. We'll see which passing offense tries to, overcome the deflection.
Tyree rolls out again. They've had some success with this play. Throw one-handed! Nice grab, Kay Marion. Another big one from her.
Kay Marion, incredible catch. One-hander. I want to see this replay. Look at Charlemagne. What a block by him to get the defender and just give Tyree another split second extra to settle his footing and make a nice pass.
17-yard grab there by Marion, and that will set them up right here, 1st and 10 with 2:46 to go. Handoff now, going back to the ground game, but that doesn't go anywhere. He's right there again, Nathaniel Diggs.
Someone's on the ground.
Cornelius, though, stays down, and the trainer will have to come out and take a look at him.
Flapping his arms, looks like trying to get up.
Check on his availability as the night goes on. 2:38 to go in the first. Sioux Falls 3-0 with the football inside the 30 there at the 28-yard line of Arizona. Defense starting to back up for the Scorpions. Tyree 6 of 10 tonight so far. 94 yards, nearing the 100 mark. They will send a receiver in motion here to the bottom of the screen. Looking to throw. Tyree feels pressure, but it's not really there. Throws into triple coverage.
Wow.
And collected by who else? A.J. Warren.
Only Tyree can make such a daring pass. And why not? It's A.J. Warren making the catch. Practically mossed that catch as well.
Yeah, took it right from Parker Thomas.
Exactly. Nice catch, nice play overall. Gutsy play.
First down, 10 to go here. They will give it right side. That's Williams. Had to cut it back inside. Nathaniel Diggs shuts him down. 2nd down.
Yeah, all those receivers and tight ends bunched to the right side. Trying to cause traffic and hope to open up some sort of lane for Jason Williams, but the defense also pushed the issue, did not allow anything to happen for him.
Williams just 11 yards tonight on 6 carries, had a long of 9, so really 5 rough carries for Williams. They give it to him here. This one's not, did get shut down there. Arizona sends J.R. Lawless on that tackle. They have closed in on the run a little bit, Mark.
J.R. Lawless stayed in the middle of the field, knowing that a run down the middle will happen, and sure it did. He was right there, right time, just had to run to Williams and make the nice tackle.
4 receivers wide. They need 7 here to stay on the field. Arizona brings extra blitzers. Tyree throws back in the end zone. Thomas had a chance to pick it, but it falls incomplete. 4th down.
Parker Thomas has been all over the field. It's pass deflection number 2 to add to his 2 solo tackles already. One pass mossed against him, but he's been solid so far.
Just working there on Warren. Warren was the intended target for Tyree. And now they'll send on the kicking unit again. Zastel Black put them up 3-0, and they're going to try and put them up 6-0 if they can help it. It's a 29-yard attempt. Snap down, hold, kick up on the way, and got it. That is 3 more for Sioux Falls. They go up by 6. And if you're new to the SFL, welcome. The Simulation Football League is football for everyone. Get off the sideline and start your player today by joining our Discord server at simulationfl.net. Click Join the Community button and begin your career, or just meet the stars of the SFL on and off the field. It's never too late to get involved. Speaking of involved, 6-0. Zastel Black now sends this one away, and Arizona will get back involved on the offensive side with the football after an 11-play, 67-yard drive by Sioux Falls. Mark, Arizona had a pretty good drive last time out, just kind of stalled out with that interception there from Jackson at the tail end of it.
Yeah, it was a solid drive for sure, and as with any team, interceptions quickly turn the tide against you. But if you're a quarterback, superstar quarterback just shrugs off any kind of, downturn and comes back strong. We'll see if Ashley Jackson does shrug that interception off, as she's going to motion one of her tight ends to the other side.
Nickel look here out of Sioux Falls. Their defense was strong on the first drive. Let's see if they keep that going. Jackson, short drop, blitz coming, throws, and one-handed pick! Oh, absolutely disgusting from Jason Strongbow, and that is going to be our nice hands catch of the game. Brought to you by Retroid. Put a Retroid handheld in your hands and play the only video game with your player in it, SFL 4K23. Mark, take it away.
I mean, Strongbow. What a strong play by this guy. First interception of the season by Strongbow. That is only his 2nd interception all time in 4 seasons. And what a play. And you're right. Absolutely disgusting. It's rare that a defender gets a nice hands catch of the game. But boy, that is deserving.
Took it away from Arizona and gives the ball right back to this offense, which is just taking some air out of the tires of Arizona. I mean, Sioux Falls, Mark, has controlled this whole first quarter, it feels like.
Yeah, absolutely. Only thing keeping Arizona in has been their defense, especially the closer it gets to their side. 2 drives, they've forced to 2 field goals. They'll have to try to replicate that, stop any sort of bleeding.
Give, and Williams not going to get much there. 3rd down, 2 yards to go.
So their defense for sure solid. They've held Tyree despite throwing for 107 yards. Tyree's only 58% completion percentage. Jason Williams himself only 22 yards for 2.4 yards per carry. So the Arizona defense is hanging on there.
3rd down. Big chance for Arizona here. Williams, though, will dive and did not get there. Parker Thomas brought him down just in time, it would appear on first glance. Takes us to the end of the first. All Sioux Falls here in this one. 6-0 over Arizona. 3 quarters to play. Sioux Falls with the football after another interception, but the drive stalls out. Arizona makes the stop. And Zastel Black on again. Sounds like a broken record, but he's going to try and kick another field goal here. Black's kick up and got it. 9-0. Sioux Falls, they've had the defense and the offense to boot, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely. The defense to limit Arizona to 20 total yards. Their offense outpacing that. They have a total of 132 yards already, all in the first quarter. And they're looking like they're going to try to turn this matchup around and break the 5-win streak of Arizona.
Oh, hold on, though. Hands on the return off this left side. Spins again and finally brought down at the 45. A huge highlight play for Hands. Speaking of highlights, Mark, all league highlights, photo galleries, major and minor league stats and leaderboards, community content, and so much more. Check out the league's website at simulationfl.net, presented by Football Shift. Stay up to date and explore our past, present, and future. Speaking of present, 37 yards on that return. We'll see that in the stats book for Hands on the SFL website. You can check that out. First time Hands has touched the ball tonight. Donnie was targeted, or has not been targeted. His brother James has been targeted once, but that's it. Jackson to throw again, fires across the middle, almost picked off for a third time. Terrell Davis already has one tonight.
Ashley Jackson almost having her third interception last week. Only one interception, an incredible 0.72 or 72% completion rate from her last week. Tonight, an abysmal 16%. She's only had 6 attempts, but that's rough.
3 receivers wide. Jackson, delayed handoff here. Moses gets just 2. Sioux Falls stayed smart to that one. Tackle made by Marcus Benson.
Yeah, they're not going to get fooled twice by the same play as that draw. They saw it once already in the very first drive by Arizona, burned them for 9 yards. So they stayed home. They all stayed in the middle. And yeah, nothing doing for DJ Moses.
Third down, 8 yards to go. Benson comes on a blitz. Jackson fires into double coverage. Caught! Oh, collected. Donnie Diamond Hands. Diamond Donnie Hands is what Will Todd says in the chat. Say it again, Will. Interfered with and everything, Mark.
Yeah, and incredible. Had 2 cornerbacks on him. I believe it was Nathan Barnett and Terrell Davis all over him, and he just hauls it in. You know what they say, you got to protect the ball even if you need to sacrifice your body, and that's what happened.
Jackson floats over the top. There's Will Todd on the field. He's in the chat. He's in the field. He's down to the 21.
And Todd redeeming himself. He was the target in the first interception of Ashley Jackson. And this time, he will make sure to make that pass easier on Ashley by being wide open. And he's very wide open, makes a pass, tries to push a defender, picks 3-4 more yards after the catch, and good individual play by Will Todd there.
20-yard grab makes it first down just outside of the SFL red zone. They'll go with a bunch formation. Dime look here out of Sioux Falls. Jackson, 3 of 8 tonight with the 2 picks, but will pitch it here. Moses trying to run through some traffic. He'll get 4, nothing more than that.
And Moses is a solid runner, despite, the stats showing that he's just about middle of the road in terms of carries and yards. Although yards, I say middle of the road, he's inching towards top 10 in the league in terms of rushing yards.
A little bit of an adjustment here. They're going to send one of the tight ends in motion now to the bottom of the screen. 2 in the backfield. Moses is the deep back. They'll pitch it to him. Moses off this left side picks up a couple. 3rd and 2 upcoming. Williams was leading the way.
And despite the defense reading that run, the direction, and that Moses was going to run to the outside on the left, Moses was just running downhill and able to demolish that defender, pick up what turned 1 yard into 3 yards, essentially, sets up 3rd and short.
3rd down, 2 yards to go. They give it right up the middle. Williams will have the first down. Justin Williams, the fullback, with the carry. Got it.
Yeah, nice handoff to the fullback. Oftentimes, you see offense line up in the I formation. You think that fullback is going to attempt to block and open up a hole for the halfback, but instead he gets a handoff, and that surprises Sioux Falls enough to allow a first down.
First and goal. Long goal to go here from the 10. Nickel look out of Sioux Falls. Jackson, 5-step drop, floats, turns, spins, throws, and incomplete. A defender was there again. Benson got the deflection.
So 9th attempt, 6th incompletion. Of those 6 incompletion, Andy, 5 were pass deflected. Or sorry, not 5, 4. But
2 picks
still,
too.
Yeah, 2 picks too.
She hasn't really missed the mark as much as hit the wrong mark. Jackson looking to throw again. Fires to the back of the end zone. Caught! There it is! Touchdown, Donnie Hands. Do yo dance!
Yes, sir. What a catch by him. And what a way for Ashley Jackson to turn things around. Despite 2 interceptions, instead she leads the 3rd drive of the team. 3 of 5 passing, 42 passing yards in this drive alone. And the final pass to dot the I, and get the touchdown.
And just like that, Arizona right back into it. It is 6-9 here in Phoenix.
That was quick.
Nice. Kicker is on for Arizona. That is JT Delaney. Delaney's kick up and good. Now 9-7. Sioux Falls clinging to a 2-point lead after that 9-play, 55-yard drive. And Arizona right back in it. Three minutes of time of possession there for Arizona. Sioux Falls defense couldn't quite keep them out. Had a couple chances to take it away. And that was really what gave Sioux Falls the lead, was a couple chances to take it away earlier in the game were all taken. That kneel down is made. Are you liking this game so far? Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The SFL produces over 400 events a year. There's no one else that gives you more football. Don't miss a minute of SFL or SFLM action and help the channel grow through your support. They are going to pitch this one out off the left side, shake and bake, and the tackle made. Pickup of 3. Let's send it to Cameron Irvine in the studio for a game break. Cam?
Thank you, Andy. It's been the week of the upset, and so far in Buffalo tonight, Trellis Blanton is on point, hits Adrian Ellis for a touchdown. Queen City leads DC 17-7 as 8.5-point dogs. Back to you in Phoenix.
Thanks, Cam. Another handoff right side. Stuff. Nothing doing there. Sean Moore for the play.
And it is that same story of the Arizona defense, especially that defensive front. That defensive front has been giving all the teams they face so far so much trouble, Andy, in between the sacks and the tackles for losses, defense against their run play. And right there, great defensive play.
Tyree pumps and buried! Julian Tyree meet dirt. DD Sacks with the sack.
They're getting ready to dig a grave for Tyree. How many times are they going to get to him? You know, on our stat sheet, it doesn't look like they've sacked him much. That's only the first on Tyree, but they've got to him already. They've forced 2 incompletions already off of quarterback hits.
Kick is away, and Arizona's going to have really good field position. They're going to start on Sioux Falls' side of the 50 after DD Sacks has his 67th career sack. Takes down Tyree, gets the ball back for this offense. Ashley Jackson just threw a touchdown. She's right back out on the field.
And that short time means that she's carrying over some amount of momentum, Andy, from the previous drive.
3 receivers wide. They will go with the delayed handoff. Moses shakes left and has 6 yards there.
That's a nice play to go to. The linebackers, they saw, tried to hold the zone defense, not collapsing the middle, and that just gave room for Moses to pick up 6 yards off of that draw play.
Little split jokers formation here. Lots of guys on the line. Give right up the gut. Williams pushing the pile. First down.
Churn that butter boy. And he does push the pile, gets the extra yards, enough yards for first down. Good stuff by Justin Williams.
New set of downs. Arizona already inside the 40. 4.5 minutes to play here. Plenty of time in this second quarter. Throws, middle, caught. Will Todd, first down again.
This drive is looking like it's borderline unstoppable. You got 2 first downs in a row. A nice pass to Will Todd. Williams finally doing some work as well in the run game. And Sioux Falls, if not for those interceptions, maybe their defense is not geared for the ground play.
Split spread. Here's the give right up the middle. Moses still churning his legs. Moses will finally get brought down 2nd and 2 after he picks up 8.
I mean, it's one thing to keep churning your legs. You gotta have some monstrous balance to keep yourself upright, because no amount of churning will work if you're down on the ground. Oh, we don't see it in this replay, but the extra yards after the hit by Moses was insane on that play.
2nd and 2, really a playmaker's dream here. You could go into the end zone if you wanted to, although Arizona is going to bring out some tight ends and some offensive linemen and really just kind of run it down their throat. Williams with the run, stiff arm. Williams, first down. Justin Williams will fight down to the 12-yard line. Huge first down. I thought he was almost off to the races.
He was almost, had one block downfield that destroyed a defender. And Williams, another carry by him, and another first down by him. He might be the first down machine that Arizona needed to keep this pressure going.
They can pick up the first down without getting into the end zone. Jackson's thrown it 11 times tonight, 5 completions, but one of which was for a score. Todd moves across the formation, plants his hand in the ground, and Ashley Jackson faces a 4-man rush, will float backside. That is caught, shakes the tackle, hands, turns the corner, and gets a yard after all that.
That's about a 10-yard run for only a 1-yard gain, but at least it's not an interception or a turnover. That pushes them closer to that first down.
Really important sequence here for both teams. If Sioux Falls can hold Arizona to 3, they'll feel really good about the last drive of the first half. If Arizona can score a touchdown, they'll feel like the momentum's in their back pocket. Give right up the right side. Moses shakes a tackle. Moses, though, stood up and dropped. 3rd down upcoming.
The defense just backed up, and there were barely anyone to make a play before, Moses already got 6 yards, and by the time he got 7, that's when the defense finally got to him. Also some key blocks downfield as well.
Looking to throw. Jackson stands in there, fires. Oh! Talk to me nice, Will Todd! One hand is only thing necessary. He scores and bows to the crowd.
The Kung Fu master swiping that ball out of the air. That's just Will Todd doing Will Todd things, Andy. Throw to the tight end, and they sure did. I like throwing to the tight end because tight ends usually have solid catching foundation. They're a big target. They stay in front of the defender. They're a bigger person than the defender. It's so good pass, good catch, good touchdown.
Hold down, Delaney's kick up and good, and Arizona, just like that, 14-0 run.
Andy, that might be the difference maker here in terms of offenses. Sioux Falls, 3 solid drives out of 4 offensively, but only can muster 3 field goals. Arizona out of 5, 3 terrible drives, but the 2 that were good scored 7 apiece.
And now Sioux Falls will have 2 minutes, 24 seconds to work with to try and regain the lead. Mark, something that 3 or 4 drives in and at the end of the first quarter we didn't think we'd be saying.
Yeah, third downs is what Sioux Falls need to work on a lot. We'll see if they can, change the tides in their favor as they turn third downs into first downs and hopefully get a touchdown finally.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 20. Looking to throw. Tyree fires into a lot of traffic, and it's incomplete.
Looks like a little bit of a miscommunication, mistiming, as that ball falls way behind schedule.
Second down, 4 down lineman for Arizona. Real wide hole there in the middle of the field. Tyree, though, looking to throw. Flips backside. Oh, wow! Never took his eyes away from that backside of the field, and it's a huge completion.
Kind of thing that you needed, to gain momentum and gain some more confidence as this half boils down. And you had a 9-point lead, Andy. You squandered that. You're now down 9-14. You need something to push you through, and that could probably be the start of it.
2 minutes to play here in this first half. Sioux Falls on the move, but it's been all Arizona here in this second quarter. Arizona still down in the yards per game. Sioux Falls has 130, but Arizona's now up to 124. Arizona's dominated this quarter, though, 104 to just 16 yards by Sioux Falls. Williams adding to that total will pull up 8 there. And, Mark, they're going a little bit slow.
Perhaps they have a read of the flow of this drive. Maybe they have a game plan to go throw quick passes, quick plays. That one was one quick play, minus the in-between time where they just walk slowly.
I formation give. Williams again. This time stood up and dropped. Coming off the edge, I think, was Parker Thomas.
I think so, too. And the last play was a nice pass play because Tyree saw the defense pinch in towards the middle, which opened up the outside for Jason Williams. This time, Jason Williams rushed down the middle as the defense expected the middle run.
Check that. That was J.R. Lawless on the play. 3rd and 2. Defense chance going around here. Fatality Field has woken up a little bit. Parker Thomas follows the receiver across the formation. Tyree has thrown it 15 times tonight, but he'll pitch this one out. Williams shakes off one. Williams, first down carry.
Finally calling their first timeout, and they needed that. This quarter has been a complete different quarter for Sioux Falls. They were outpaced 114 to 16 yards before that play in this quarter alone. They needed something. They needed to push forward, and they did.
Single back in the backfield. Sioux Falls 50 yards between them and the end zone. With the way that marker looks, it might even be 51 yards. Tyree, quick drop, short throw. That picks up 4, and they take a timeout. I don't know if that was well spent, Mark.
Yeah, perhaps not, but they needed to put something out there. A quick pass. Perhaps they were looking for a quick pass to the outside that could stop the clock. We'll see if they try to pull out something from the playbook that matches that description. Save themselves some timeout.
Linebacker playing real far off that inside receiver there. Tight end also on the line for Sioux Falls here at the bottom of the screen. Now they'll shift Warren all the way across the formation. I don't know if that was advantageous for them.
They actually lost advantage.
Tyree will drop to throw. Pressure coming. And down he goes. Hunter Norwood again. Got to him and brings him down. And that will be Sioux Falls' final timeout of this half.
Incredible pressure by the front. That is just a nightmare to handle. Look at that. 2 tackles by Norwood. They give him 1 sack. And now they're going to line up in their quad formation, trying to look for a deep pass, Andy.
A country mile between them and the first down. You can't even see it on the left side of your screen. Tyree, very short drop, and that pass is deflected. David Tilley said, "Not today, young fella."
Young fella, that's funny that Tilley of all person will say young fella, but boy, Andy, what a play. It's not often you see a defensive tackle make a pass deflection. David Tilley took all of his might to jump up and deflect that pass.
39th pick in the draft, Andrew Warren is on. He has a chance to pin Arizona, but this kick will come down at the 20. Arlovsky with a 3-yard return brings them out to the 24. And now Arizona, 3 timeouts, 37 seconds to work with. What can Ashley Jackson put together?
We'll see. They do have 3 timeouts. If they line up with the ground play, I think they're going to just head to the locker room. Otherwise, they might just try to pull out some deep, long plays out of their playbook.
Jackson will line up with 3 receivers and a tight end here. Give right up the middle, and stuffed there was Moses. And I think you hit it on the head, Mark. They're comfortable with a 14-0 run, taking them into the break.
And that's a very solid 14-9 lead gained after being down 0-9.
Bunch formation. This will probably be a run to the top of the screen if I had to take a stab at it. Oh, no, they're going to go play action now. Jackson, without burning the tight end, throws a pick! Throws an interception! Throwing in a situation when you don't want to be throwing, and Nathan Bart says, "I'll take that and put it right in my back pocket."
And Ashley Jackson, of all the times to throw an interception, and times and places, this interception not only turns the ball over, but with 8 seconds, Sioux Falls actually is in field goal range.
And I was going to say, don't even trot the offense out. There's no point. They are going to send on the kicking unit. Zasto Black with a chance to put Sioux Falls back in this game. The kick is up, and that interception cost 3 points. What a play, and what a moment.
3 interceptions in the first half. The only silver lining is that Sioux Falls has garnered a total of 9 points out of the 3 total interceptions against Ashley Jackson tonight.
12-14, the score, 4 seconds left, and now Arizona's Ryan Arlovsky will line up deep to maybe see if he can piece together a return. What a crazy sequence here. This return is actually Donnie Hands, and Hands shakes off one, but will be brought down as time expires. Oh, what an ill-advised throw, Mart.
Sickens me to my stomach, as that's going to be a what if, depending on how this game ends. What if they did not throw the end?
That'll take us to the end of the half. What a half it was. Really a tale of 2 halves. Sioux Falls kind of controlled the first quarter. Arizona controlled the second until they threw a pick with 8 seconds to go and really let Sioux Falls off the hook. It was about to be all Arizona heading into the third.
Yeah, I mean, Arizona, that's the story of the evening. When they're doing bad, they've done really bad. And then the 2 times that their drives were solid, it was actually incredible. You know, between Will Todd getting those one-handed catches and then the touchdown. Ashley Jackson, you know, we're saying that she has 3 interceptions. She also has 2 touchdowns. She's the one driving the offense forward for the most part. And Arizona, that's going to be rough for them. They are holding the lead, but Sioux Falls can see a crack in the armor.
Zasto Black had a couple field goals, 4 of which to put Sioux Falls in this game, 12-14. Very important player for the Sparrows. We'll do a injury check here on Charlemagne Cornelius here. And he has a fractured arm. Questionable, though. Look at that, Mark.
What kind of fracture does he have to be questionable? Unless he has some hyper-regenerative powers, but that's a rough injury.
He's got that bone juice from Harry Potter.
Yeah, or he's a Wolverine. I don't know. One or the other.
Fatality Field is ready for this second half of action. Zastel Black will line up to send this one away. He's been probably Sioux Falls' most active player tonight. He's got 12 points to his name and a couple kickoffs. Return here, Arlovsky will bring it out to the 29, and that's where Ashley Jackson comes back out. Mark, a couple interceptions to Jackson's name tonight.
Yep, absolutely.
So we'll see what this second half has for her. Arizona leading the West Division right now. San Diego, Las Vegas, and Denver all kind of in that mix so far. And in the Central, Sioux Falls trying to keep pace with Minnesota, who was 3-2 coming into the week and has the second most points for in the SFL. And they are trying to hold off Tulsa and Indianapolis as well. So both teams in the heat of the races in their divisions. And Jackson will throw to start this second half. Nothing available for Jackson. Checks down, caught, hands, picks up a couple, but for a second there, looked like Jackson was just going to eat it.
Yeah, but she had solid protection in front of her. Defenders practically half a yard away from her. But her front line just gave her a century to make that throw.
Here is the pitch, right side Moses. Moses gets a couple, 3rd and 3.
Moses with that pitch play, still under 50 yards total this game. And their previous matchup against Vancouver, Andy, Moses had 200 yards. So for Sioux Falls to limit him to under 50 so far has been incredible effort by the defense.
3rd down, 3 yards to go. See what Arizona might do here. Moses, 9 carries today. They will give it instead to Williams right up the gut. Williams not going to get there. Pursuing and making the tackle was Strongbow, who had that one-handed snag off of Jackson earlier, and that ends Arizona's opening drive of this second half. They'll have to punt.
And if there's one place where Sioux Falls has beaten Arizona more often than not, it has been down the middle as that defense held strong. Already a few tackles against DJ Moses down the middle that were just for very, very short yards.
Return here, Ryan Davis brings it up to the 35-yard line, so Arizona will be faced with some tough field position from Sioux Falls as they have less than ideal situation for the Sparrows to get down the field here, as Tyree will start with good field position at the 35. Three wide receivers wide. Cornelius not back in the game. Tyree looks to throw, fires, and nearly threw an interception to Sean Moore.
Arizona, looking at the stat sheet, why does Sioux Falls have 3 interceptions and we only have, they have 0. But if you look at their pass deflections, they've deflected 6 of Julian Tyree's passes. So 8 of Tyree's incompletions, 6 of them were pass deflections by Arizona. A lot of chances to come away with an interception.
Ben Harrison is playing fullback in this formation. Tyree rolls out. Tyree fires down the middle of the field. Oh, how did you do that? That is caught across the middle by Joseph Boudet.
Tell you how, it's timing and trust. They've run that practice or that route several times in practice, and that rollout to the left side where he had one extra blocker just run away from the pressure that was getting to him all of first half.
19 yards for Baudet's first catch of the game. Spread look again. Tyree. Delayed handoff right up the gut and read really well by Nathaniel Diggs.
Oh, stumbling up, but he's okay. Jason Williams, the drop play has been showcased several times already this game, Andy. It's worked to, some degree of success, but 4 yards, they'll take 4 yards. 4 yards every time is a first down.
They're going to throw. Tyree flips outside. Harrison with the catch. Harrison turns upfield. They gave him the first down. I might be throwing the red flag, or a couple of them if I got him.
Yeah, and that is definitely a red flag throwable situation. We're not seeing it yet, and they're not going to throw it. Huh.
Ben Harrison, take your mask off, young man. You just robbed the bank.
Are they on the other side of the field? Maybe they did not spot that.
First down here. Sioux Falls throws, and that one's off the hands of the receiver. Now available, free to download. You can play the SFL video game on the go. The Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, an emulator for 4K23 in the palm of your hand. Order your Retroid today at GoRetroid.com. Search SFL and download our mod at simulationfl.net/4K23. Retroid, the official console of the SFL. Tyree's thrown it 21 times tonight. He'll hand off once more to Jason Williams, and Jason Williams buried again by Nathaniel Diggs.
Great play that sets up another 3rd and long. Sioux Falls struggling in 3rd downs all evening. 2 for 7 in the first half. Like 1 3rd down completion in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter, and this is 3rd and 10. Sioux Falls got to make this one.
5 wide. Harrison will shift across the line of scrimmage, plant his hand in the ground. Tyree to throw for the 22nd time tonight, won't even get it off. Sacked in the backfield, a huge play there, and Sean Moore records a sack.
Still 2 3rd down completions, now out of 8. A disgustingly terrible 25% 3rd down completion efficiency. That's where Arizona has been on top of Sioux Falls. Arizona, on the other hand, 3 for 5 on 3rd downs, good for 60%.
Andrew Warren on to try and pin Arizona deep. Kick is away. This one gonna bounce at the 4. And Warren, did he get it? No, it's a touchback. Oh, man.
Ooh, so close. And it looked like even if he got it, Andy, his momentum might be pushing him to the end zone. But yeah, they were wishing for more, but instead it's a touchback.
Net of 20 yards, says our stats team. Warren's going to want that one back. Now Arizona takes over with a 2-point lead. Pitch out. Here comes Moses.
Oh, beautiful.
Moses threw one. Moses still on his feet and steps out of bounds there.
Yeah, Moses, nice running from him. Running to the outside. And, he did make the nice individual effort of breaking a tackle. How about some blocks before any defender could get to that side of the field, which meant he only had to deal with 1 defender, 1 tackle to break, and he makes that 1 tackle, or break.
There's a look at Moses' numbers, 5.6 yards per carry. They haven't really leaned on him as much as you'd think. They've actually got a good dosage out of Justin Williams at fullback, too. Give right up the gut. Moses again shakes another one. Oh, and his wallop from behind. Johnny Van Man came like a fridge and fell on his back.
And Moses still gets up. This guy must be lifting fridges for his pre-training workout.
I think they call him Johnny Van Man because he looks like a van when he's coming at you.
Oh, so he fell on him like a van then, not a fridge.
He's Van Man. Flip outside. Oh, Moses! Smacked in the mouth. Jason Strongbow says, hey, here's a strong bow, my friend. That's called my arm.
Yeah, that was a huge hit, a hard hit. 3rd and 1. I won't be surprised if this is a handoff. They're in the split back, so actually it's to either the fullback or the halfback. Either Williams can get it.
They give it right up the gut. Justin Williams, first down carry, moves the chains as he's done so well out of that formation all night.
Yes, Williams. So they're showing variety. You're mentioning about how they're not leaning much on Moses, but it's balance between handing off to Moses or Williams. And then whenever they go to that split back, the defense is going to question, are they going to go left or right?
Jackson to throw. Jackson slides, throws down the middle. Nice catch there. TJ Punk, welcome to the game, my friend.
Finally, the first catch after 3 previous misses, or 3 previous targets to him did not turn into a catch. Gets his first one and gets a nice solid for a first down. They're now inside field goal range, but it looks like Andy, a touchdown is inevitable.
It's inevitable. You never know.
Well, sure. Yes.
I tell you what, Mark, only time will tell. One in the backfield is Moses. Jackson to throw, stands in the pocket, will fire on the corner route, and that is interference.
Blatant hit before disturbing the route. Early hit. Yeah.
We will take a second look. I don't know if we need it. No words, Mark.
Yeah, it is 100% for sure. Perhaps we just needed the replay, to maybe rub it in, Sioux Falls, maybe give it a tape to them.
Hey, I didn't hit replay, Sioux Falls. I just want to throw it out there. First and goal here for Arizona. They have Williams and Moses in the backfield, along with 2 tight ends on the line. Give Justin Williams. Williams! Stiff arm and score! Justin Williams will put it on the board for the Scorpions. A huge run right up the gut.
Williams punishes the safety blitz because that was the one left defender in the backfield to stop a hulking mass of a man that Williams is, and he just runs it. Only one man to beat him, not even close enough to stop him, and he just prances in. Touchdown.
And Arizona extends their lead back out. Extra point up and good. Now 21-12. A 9-point game here in Arizona. And Mark, I guess the touchdown was inevitable after all.
I tell you what, I think I have some future sightseeing powers that I wish I used for my actual games playing as a free safety.
Well, if you would just stay healthy, Mark, that's what we're looking for. Return here out to the 35, and that is where Sioux Falls will bring this offense right back out. Mark, they looked really good on 2 to 3 drives and then really have kind of puttered out, and we'd like to see them get going again if you're a Sioux Falls Sparrows fan.
Yeah, absolutely. And, to their credit, there's still a lot of time. They have a lot of success from the first half to glean into and try to apply here. They are down 9. That is a 2-score advantage for Arizona. So either they pick up the pace or force some stops on the defensive end, but it's the offense who's going to try to answer the call this time.
After Arizona's 7-play, 63-yard drive, what does Sioux Falls have in the bag? They start with a huge tackle for loss. Alex Constantine says, "Eat dirt."
And look at that. Constantine knew where it was coming from all night long. It was from the outside. So instead of jumping in, he jumps up vertically and gets a nice tackle.
He was unblocked. They're lucky he didn't take the pitch.
That's true.
5 wide here for Tyree looking to throw. Tyree stands in the pocket, throws. It was an all-hooks route, and that'll pick up the yards lost, and then one more makes a third much more manageable.
Andy, that was another pressure coming to Tyree. Tyree had to let the ball go quickly. And this Arizona front line defensively, I mentioned it earlier, it's a nightmare, and it's looking like a nightmare all season long, in this game, no less.
Can they protect Julian Tyree long enough here? Tyree stands, pressure coming off the backside, fires down the middle. Oh, it hit the receiver and could not be caught. Joseph Baudet had a chance at it.
You can see Baudet with the frustration hitting the ground. He knew he had the chance. He knew that he would have probably made that catch and flipped the tables, in their favor, but instead it's a punt, and a painful one at that.
Kicker is on here. Andrew Warren to send this one away, trying to get underneath it. Has had trouble tonight. This one's a decent one. Look at that flip of the field. Oh, and some good special teams play. Wow.
Just stood in front of the catcher, makes a solid tackle. It's technically a 0-yard run after the catch.
And now what does Eddie Gage in Arizona do? You want to take as much time off the clock as you can. Could see a healthy dose of Moses or Williams. Ran out of this formation earlier. Moses, single back here, has carried it 13 times. Donnie Hands moves from bottom to the top of your screen. Nickel look here out of the Sioux Falls Sparrows. Throw, caught, first down, nice. Will Todd with a good grab.
And there was a nice open Moses at the bottom of the screen for a short pass, but not Tyree. Jackson finds a better pass right there, finds Will Todd, who forces himself open in between defenders and makes a nice catch.
Look at Todd's numbers, 4 for 49 and a score. And I'm going to throw it out there, top chatter of the night. He's been all over the chat. We love to see it. No super chats tonight, though, Mark, but plenty of action going on the YouTube chat. Love to hear from players across the league. Guy Clausen's in there as well. Hi, Guy. How you doing, buddy? 4 wide. Jackson looking to throw. Moves in the pocket. Going to float backside. Oh, no. Oh, that was the play she made earlier that was picked off. Barnett almost made her pay again.
Almost. And I'm surprised they went back to it. I think they were expecting Sioux Falls to expect that she was never going to go back to it. But they did, and they make a nice defensive play.
2nd and 10. Bunch formation. Arizona likes to run towards the bunch. Watch that pitch out maybe to the top of the screen. No, Jackson's going to roll out instead. Protected well, fires down the middle. Caught! James Hands, second grab of the night. This one for a first down.
Interesting rollout. Typically, you want to roll out to where the side where you overload your offense. Rolls out to the left because the bunch on the right actually eventually cut to the left and overloaded the left, and that was enough for Jackson to find an open man.
Jackson's numbers have clawed back up to 57%. Give Moses up the middle, picks up a couple. Mark, it looked like early in the game that Ashley was going to struggle tonight, and she has bounced back in a big way.
Very big way. She started at some point 16% completion rate, and at some point below 25 quarterback rating. She's now up to 57% completion rate and 72 quarterback rating with 2 touchdowns.
2nd and 5. Give middle. Moses picks up a couple more. 3rd down, 3 yards to go. Stuart Gotts on that tackle.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised the way Arizona's play calling at the moment. Handoff, shove it down their throats, down the middle, get, yardage. And now 3rd and short, another nice playbook opening situation.
Outside of field goal range, this could be big if Sioux Falls could get off the field. Pitch out, right side. Moses tackled, but not before picking up the first down and moving the chains.
I mean, John Barnhart provided incredible running support when he saw his linebackers get blocked incredibly, but Moses was just stronger, breaks Barnhart's potential tackle, and gets a first down.
Delayed handoff. Moses tackled again. Picks up 4 more, though. Been doing that all night.
And so far hasn't generated huge yardage against Sioux Falls. So Sioux Falls trying to dial in against that draw play and not allow anything to fool them.
Pitch right side. Moses gets a couple more. That'll take us to the end of the 3rd. Arizona 21-12, up by 9 over Sioux Falls, trying to extend that lead. Don't go anywhere. It's the SFL.
The Simulation Football League is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or account of the game without the express written consent of the league office is prohibited.
Back here in Arizona, Fatality Field, I'm Andy Hamilton. Joining me is Mark Lopez, Tim Hackett, and Ron Haynes in the stats truck, and Cameron Irvine producing behind the scenes. Third down, 2 yards to go here for the Scorpions. Jackson under center will give right up the middle. Williams, easy as pie. They have had that all day, Mark.
Nice dive by Williams. Gets a first down and more, and you're right. Having that kind of play where you hand it off to Williams in your bag, get the defense guessing, and it's been very effective all night. That's one of the, and we pointed this out, Williams being the first down machine for Arizona, one of the key factors all throughout this evening.
Give Moses, spins, breaks off one, picks up a couple more. Mark, let's take a minute to talk about this Arizona offensive line. Igor Barbatov, Sean Crooked, E.J. DeCue, Patrick Kelly, and Gene Benazzi leading the way. Both passing and rushing, a good line is always important.
Absolutely. Only allowing a total of 2 sacks in 5 games on Ashley Jackson. That is incredible protection.
Moses, another run, caught up behind Williams there. Will pick up one, or lose one, excuse me, Davis on the tackle. But they have been such a force tonight, grading the way for Moses and Williams and really getting the offense moving.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what I say. You know, every play in football always starts in the trenches, and those 5 huge, strong men make things happen.
Run again. Williams, nothing doing. It'll be 4th down. And that's interesting, Mark, because it will keep Arizona to only kicking a field goal, which isn't nearly as damaging as a touchdown would be.
No, mathematically still keeping Sioux Falls within the 2-score range, as this 26-yard attempt will be attempted.
Kick up on the way. Got it. 24-12, a 12-point game. Yeah, that touchdown from Arizona would have put things in a really rough spot. But Sioux Falls defense able to clamp down just a bit and keep their offense with hope. Kick away. Sioux Falls is going to bring this one out of the end zone. Returned here across the 20, spins 25, and gets to the 27-yard line. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. It was a 12-play, 53-yard drive for Arizona. Took up 4 minutes and 19 seconds of possession. With that, Mark, Sioux Falls needs to score on this drive.
Absolutely. They got to do it quick as well. We're going to see a lot of Tyree.
He's thrown it 23 times tonight and hasn't scored since the last second field goal in the first half off of that interception. So lots of work to be done if you're a Sparrow. Tyree spins. And buried on the play-action rollout. Arizona had the perfect play dialed up. DD Sacks, 2 for the night.
That's just absolutely dominating by the defense. Because when you force the offense into quick passing plays, quick passing options, trying to force the issue downfield, well, the defense will just send in, rush in the front and provide that pressure and kill you with the sack. Look at this, 2nd and 15. Now this is undoubtedly going to be a passing play, and well, they only have 3 linemen in front, and you will see they're rushing, they're blitzing.
Tyree moves out of it, now fires across the middle, and that was offline. Incomplete. The blitz gave enough pressure.
The pressure spun Tyree around, trying to look for his man. Couldn't find anyone downfield, Andy.
And now they're going to need a big one. His long of the night is 20 yards. He's also got completions of 18 and 19. See what Julian Tyree has in his backpack for this one. Really almost have 2 plays to work with here if you really want them. Short drop, blitz coming. Tyree Finds a throw, but it's incomplete, in and out of the hands.
That's unfortunate for them. 4th and 15. Now you really want your defense to step up because they've allowed Arizona to convert third downs at a 60% clip all night. And that defense is gassed, Andy.
Punter is on. Warren will send this one away. And Arizona's Arlovsky will bring it out. They'll be at the 48. And Mark, they really just need to kind of get in field goal range, as Will Todd will hit us with the $5 super chat and asking everyone to hit that like button. And hey, I agree with that. Why not? So Sioux Falls really struggling in this second half, huh, Mark?
They sure are. 0 points so far. All those 12 points you see on the scoreboard, all in the first quarter. And since then, scoreless.
Just 45 total yards of offense for the Sparrows since the first quarter. 132 in that quarter. Pitch outside. Moses has the corner, and a first down. Goes out of bounds, though.
Yeah. So good running from him. That's a free timeout. Clock stoppage. And, well, sorry, it's not good on him. You actually want the clock to keep going.
I was going to say.
It's a first down. It's still a first down.
I was going to say, Mark, well, you don't really want the clock to stop if you're Arizona. Unless you really want to revel in this win. But
well, the clock is running.
Yeah, clock gets moving there when the ref resets it. So good to go here. Give right up the middle. And Moses shakes off another one. Picks up 5 more. And if they just keep moving the chains, they'll be in good shape.
That's pretty much football 101 right there. If you keep moving the chains, you eventually find yourself in some sort of scoring position. And Arizona, despite 3 interceptions, have found themselves in scoring position more often than not.
Pitch out. Moses once again. And this time wrestled down 3rd and 4. You'd like to think they're in field goal range, Mark, but it's no guarantee from this range.
No, and that play, defensive play by Marcus Benson, as he was able to shrug off the block on him. It was an incredible block. He was the one that could have, broken the tackle against him and allowed for huge yards by Moses, but he instead makes the tackle.
They go Williams, and Williams has that first down again. You called him a first down machine earlier tonight, and that rings true.
That is attempt number 8. That will put him nearly 50 yards. Actually, 50 yards total officially for Jason Williams. What an outing by him.
And delayed handoff here. Moses spins, picks up a couple more. Mark, they are really putting on a running clinic with this offensive line, showing what they can do.
And this is, in as much as I don't want to relive it, it is pretty much what they showed against our team, Andy. Vancouver is they essentially get the lead, and once they secure the lead, it's just run, and, eat the clock.
Pitch out, Moses running, and it'll be 3rd down upcoming in field goal range, though.
True, and field goal range. Let's see, 12, 15. That would technically still be mathematically a 2-score game. So Sioux Falls, their worst case scenario is to allow a first down and then a potential touchdown. They want to limit a field goal.
Give Williams up the middle. Got it again.
Oh, boy.
You cannot stop this man from picking up first downs.
He has 3 and 2 on his back, but really he's the one, as in the first down getter, because he got another one.
New set of downs for Arizona. They continue dominance against Sioux Falls. Jackson going to throw this time. Floats across the middle. Why not? Will Todd for 7 more.
Will Todd, that would be catch number 5. Over 50 receiving yards from him. yards per reception of 11. He has been efficient all night, and Ashley Jackson goes from throwing 25% completion rate to 60%.
Mark, did you see that? Did Gene Bonazzi have French flags on the back of his jersey, or am I crazy? We're gonna have to look at that somewhere. Pitch out, Moses flips, shakes, and we'll pick up a couple. And Cameron Irvine confirms French flags on the back of Bonazzi's jersey. That's awesome. Look at that. There it is.
Wow. Huh? That's so cool.
I know what you and I are going to have to figure out in our bye week, Mark.
Putting the French flags?
Canadian ones, Mark. Canadian ones.
True.
Come on, man.
Of course, 100%.
let's
Definitely on the same frequency.
Let's do a little math, you and me, and we'll figure it out, huh? 3rd and 6. I don't think Williams can run right up the gut on this one, but you never know. This will be a pitch out. Moses off this left side. Moses meets the pile and is shoved down just inches short. A.J. Levy sells out to make that tackle. We haven't heard much from him tonight.
Interesting stat pointed out by Tim Hackett, one of our statisticians. Williams, this half, 3 carries for a first down and another for a touchdown. So talk about impact plays. Williams is a very impactful player, providing 4 incredible carries for Arizona. But Arizona limited to a field goal. That's kind of what Sioux Falls wanted to get out of this drive.
Kick up on the way. Got it. Now a 15-point difference. Mark, still just 2 possessions. You never know.
True, but their clock's their enemy, and their speed is kind of where they are lacking. They need to go downfield quick and often.
$15-point difference. 2:52 to go here in the 4th. Kick on the way, and this one will go in the end zone. Let's send it to Cameron Irvine for a game break from our other game action. Cam?
Thanks, Andy. Watch this goal line stand. 4th and goal at the 1. DC down 10, and Stellar is stuffed. Queen City gets a big win at home to improve to 2-4. 27-17 over the Dragons. 3-3 DC, 3-3 Baltimore. Next week, back to you in Arizona.
Thanks, Cam. Let's see what Sioux Falls can get done here. Tyree fires across the middle. That one caught. First down, and now they'll go hurry up. Nice grab there. K. Marion, another one. Tyree stands in, fires corner route. Caught. Nice Marion again. She got it one more time.
Back-to-back completions by Tyree, and he's not going to get out of this empty set. He's looking like a lot of nice things he's seeing.
Tyree throws again. That one offline, incomplete. That'll give him a chance to reset here on 2nd down. Gotta call it. Sorry, go ahead, Mark.
I was going to say they will reset, but there's a good chance they might stick to similar formation as they want to go downfield quick. It's not quite the same, but it is definitely no back in the backfield, empty backfield.
So where you call a couple plays in the huddle, that way when you make a catch, you can hurry up, get to the line, and roll with the next one. Davis moves to the top of the screen. Tyree looking to throw, fires across the middle. That one's caught. Ben Harrison, 3rd grab of the night for him. Should be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Maybe one more if it's incomplete. Tyree fires. Harrison. Harrison is a monster in the middle. 1st down grab again.
Eddie Gage, nice tackle right there.
And they're going to get this one off. Tyree looking to throw, fires out route, and was looking for Harrison, incomplete. Thomas on the deflection. 2 minutes to play here in Arizona. Scorpions trying to close this one out, up by 15. Andy Hamilton along with Mark Lopez. Again, Tim Hackett and Ron Haynes in the stats truck, keeping us honest. Sioux Falls down by 15. Davis moving from bottom to the top of the formation. Empty backfield again. Sean Moore, the inside linebacker there, calling something out. He'll blitz. They only rush 4, though. This flip is caught, and Warren and Sioux Falls will burn a timeout.
Yeah, but unfortunately, this is the drive you don't want to use any of your timeouts as much as possible. Save that for the second score that you'll get. 18 of 32 completions by Tyree, so nothing to slouch at either. It's only good for 56% though, but we're going to see him try to sling the rock once again.
Look at this, set up to the left of the bunch. That's interesting. Tyree under center. Arizona bringing 5. Flip, end zone, caught! A.J. Warren! Oh, man, Sioux Falls isn't done playing around yet.
If Sioux Falls looked like they were struggling on the passing game, the one constant is A.J. Warren making big plays, gets a touchdown. The best receiver so far for Julian Tyree, nearing 100, has 7 receptions. One of them was that nice touchdown.
Big completion, and now they must go for 2. Tyree under center, looks to throw. Tyree floats back in the end zone. Collected! Put 2 on the board for Kavarian. She scores, and Sioux Falls cuts into the lead. It's 7 now.
And that is clutch by K. Marion. I was going to say, I'm not sure about this decision. You know, make the extra point, and you'll know what you do for your final score. But instead, they get the 2. That makes things easier if they can force, you know, a punt or turnover.
Zasto Black on the onside. Oh, it's recovered after a bobble. Arizona will have the football in their hands.
Turnover is the only thing that will turn things around for Sioux Falls out of this drive.
They bobbled it, too. Look at this.
Oh,
no. Man. Eddie Gage may have just had a little bit of a heart attack there for a minute, but ball in the Scorpions' hands, minute 48. Ball on Sioux Falls 35. They really don't have any points to give up here. They have to make a play if they want to get back in this game. Moses has ran well tonight, 129 yards. He's stuck there. He'll go down, and Sioux Falls will take their second timeout. Man, Zastel Black, Mark, has kicked everything tonight. A ton of field goals for Sioux Falls. Had to kick the kickoffs after that and nearly kicked them right back into the game with an onside kick.
Yeah, but now the defense has got to make things pay off for that.
Williams picks up a couple. Sioux Falls takes a timeout. Now 3rd and 3.
First down here seals the game. But even then, you know, you need a lot of things to go right for Sioux Falls. Even if they force a 4th down, that field goal needs to be blocked or a turnover has to be forced. But with the run game and with Moses or Williams getting the ball, turnover is probably out of the question.
They'll move a tight end down to the bottom of the screen. It's Will Todd standing up. Both tight ends now stood up. Here's the give. Right side, Moses spins. Did he get there? He did! They mark a 1st down. They'll have to look at it. No doubt they'll look at it, but Moses a 1st down for now.
I'm betting on this result. It might seal the fate of Sioux Falls or give them just a strand of hope left. When is this replay gonna come? That is worth looking at again, Andy.
Are they reviewing it now? Why is it taking so long? No, they're not even going to look at it. Ashley Jackson will walk out in victory formation, and Arizona will hold on to win.
Man, if you had nothing to lose, just throw the red challenge flag. Because you have 2 in the pocket that you've not used at all.
Well, first of all, Mark, it's under 2 minutes, so you can't throw the challenge flag.
Oh, yes, that's true. That is something I quite forgot.
You're all right. And then they don't have any timeouts, so even if it was a challengeable play, you couldn't challenge it because you got nothing to barter. So they needed the booth to go look at it, and they did not. And Arizona will escape with a victory here at home at Fatality Field. Whether you're upset about that or not, time was not against Sioux Falls. Mark, they started fast, but then they really puttered out for 3 quarters and then just barely got it going there at the end.
They started fast, but also finished fast, as in they just sputtered out, as you mentioned.
And Arizona will win. They improve 5-1. Will be their record this season. They have looked strong the whole way through.
And they notched the 6th win in a row in this matchup.
Man, what a back-and-forth battle. 27-20, Arizona on top of Sioux Falls. The Sparrows couldn't quite get it done, and despite Minnesota falling earlier this week, Sioux Falls also falls. Here's a look at the final numbers.
And look at that. The scoring. The third down conversion, 10 of 13 for Arizona, 3 of 11 for Sioux Falls, and that has been the factor all night we've been pointing out. And yeah, that's the tail of the tape, essentially.
Yeah, and those third downs and the run defense from Arizona, 1.3 yards per carry for Jason Williams on Sioux Falls tonight. A really good job keeping him from going too far. And Ashley Jackson fighting back after a couple early turnovers. Mark, who is your player of the game?
That is a good question. I'd like to give this one to DJ Moses. Has been all good. There is a case for Justin Williams, the first down machine. But DJ Moses with 134 yards and 29 attempts, 4.6 yards per carry. He was basically the one that sealed the deal too at the end there.
Eddie Gage in the chat wants to give the game ball to his full defense. I think Moses is a great call. I also like Parker Thomas. 4 pass deflections tonight, 3 tackles. A really good job by Arizona's defense to keep them in it. For Mark Lopez, I'm Andy Hamilton. We will see you next week.